Hey, enthusiasts, what's happening? Welcome to the 700th episode of Salty Language.
Huzzah. I don't have a good 700 soundboard thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Good news, everyone!
right?
There's that. Yeah.
Probably more like, yeah.
yeah. I was thinking more McClunky. But
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to drag that one up yet.
yeah. Yeah. So what you need is a massive monitor so you don't have to scroll.
I mean, I kind of miss, the giant TV that used to be here.
No, see, that wasn't big enough. I'm talking, we've done 700 episodes now. We're sitting on 700 episode kind of money. You need, like, even bigger monitor.
I forgot about 700th episode money. How could I
Right.
forget about that?
Yeah, clearly.
Clearly.
So you need like, I don't know, 150-inch monitor down there. It's just a wall that's a monitor,
With
basically.
this thing behind me?
Yeah, not a projector though.
No,
It's
no,
gotta
no.
be an actual
Like
monitor.
screen.
Yeah.
Like when it dies, it doesn't die. Patches die, and they have to come. Some tech has to come and put a new panel in.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Which will be fine because again, we have 700 episode kind of money, so
Oh, I mean,
we can for sure afford techs to put patches up.
clearly, money is no object. And if money is no object for you, check out patreon.com/saltylanguage. For a low cost of $3 a month, you can set your boys up a little bit. And the first week is free. So you can check it out, listen to everything, and just cancel. I mean, honestly.
Yeah. We'll see who you are and cry.
Yeah, I will. I will have
Yeah.
a sob fest.
Tony will take you right off his Christmas card list.
I mean, I'm about 96% sure my tear ducts are officially dead.
That's cool.
But, yeah, a lot of dryness, Brian.
Yeah.
But I will have a hard cry.
Yeah. Just one though.
Yeah, it's like when
one
a
tear.
dam bursts, like all this mud and shit comes out first. Small mammals, branches.
Oh, just a bunch of sediment.
yeah, exactly. It's like a flash
Oh, Wow.
flood out of my
that's-
tear duct.
That would be disgusting.
That would be horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is that better or worse than like blood coming out of there?
I'm just gonna say yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
They're both pretty awful. I would
Equally
assume.
awful.
Yeah.
The only thing probably worse is when you like it came out of your tear duct. In my own eye again.
with the same like viscosity and
Oh, it's
force.
very aggressive.
very aggressive.
That would be a shit mutant power to have. Everyone always thinks you have pink eye, especially in your formative teen years.
Well, you do have pink eye all the time.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's literally your name.
Yes. Oh, God, here comes fucking pink eye.
Oh
I
no.
wish I had a cool X-Men name.
Yeah, stay away from him.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't shake his hand.
Yeah.
He's like Rogue. He's got to wear gloves all the time. He's just constantly contagious.
Well, that's only to keep his hands so silky smooth for
Well,
quick ejaculation on the battlefield.
true enough.
Because I'm assuming he has to, get himself there for his mutant
Right.
power to work.
I assume he has a set of glasses similar to like Cyclops' visor that keep his power in check until he taps the
Yes.
side of it. Basically,
They're the ones that have the little windshield wipers.
yeah, that
Yeah.
would make sense.
Yeah, it's very cool on a costume for one.
Sure.
Two, fighting in the rain. Who's got the advantage now?
You're right.
You know?
Yeah. He can see in the rain. The others are all
Yeah.
Cyclops is constantly wiping his
Dude,
face off.
if I was Cyclops, I would be so annoyed. If I get anything on my glasses, I like,
me too.
I gotta take them off, clean them.
Yeah,
You imagine if your whole face was glasses, basically.
I know, right? He's got to constantly
Jesus,
just be wiping that thing off.
wipe that
I
thing.
mean, Pink Eye does too, but for different reasons.
Totally different reasons.
Especially-
pink eye.
Oh, dude. So now I'm picturing the Wolverine meme, where he's looking at the picture of Jean, but it's it's Pink
It's
Eye,
Pink Eye.
and he's just fapping.
Yes. What a horrifying mutant power that is.
Oh, yeah.
He sounds like one of those dudes that lives in the sewers, or those guys.
Oh, it starts with an M.
Oh, Morlocks.
Morlocks, thank you.
Yeah, he's definitely Morlock material. It's like, get in the sewer, you freak. Professor X, we don't call mutants that. This one we do.
Go and get. He's hitting him with a broom.
Get in that goddamn sewer pipe.
He's the only mutant that his parents were terrible to him, and everyone understands.
Yeah, everyone gets it.
Like, oh yeah, right. Oh yeah.
So Professor X is hitting him with a broom. Is he like jousting basically?
Well, yeah. I mean, picture like, if somebody was in a wheelchair, like doing curling, sweeping, he's kind of doing it that way. But yeah, he's also using a broom to keep distance.
Yeah, like he's a Sandman at the Apollo.
Yeah, he's just he's just like, go and get, you're not welcome in my luxurious house anymore.
Oh my God! You see what he did to the drapes in the guest room? Jesus!
Not just the guest room, every room.
Every room.
Like he marked it. He even has an app.
Oh God! You remember those walls I had in my house growing up, where the plaster was spiky and it hurt to run into?
Yes.
That's every room that he lives in.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Like everyone's like, oh wow, I like the textured walls, but like, yeah, don't touch that.
Did you know how many times I would like turn a corner too fast and blast off the wall, and I'd be like bleeding from my elbow and shit.
Nice, yeah.
It's like having cheese graters on the walls.
It was literally a house of hardcore. You should have wrestling matches in there.
You're right.
Well, that's what Tommy Dreamer's like promotion was called, House of Hardcore, and so that's it. Yeah, you should have been having wrestling matches in there.
Obviously.
Yeah.
For sure. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. There's just garbage cans everywhere and, kendo sticks and
buckets of tacks and shit.
Oh, for sure. You got to have tacks. Yeah. But you're only allowed to use them in the kitchen for easy cleanup.
Well, yeah, of course. No carpeted areas.
Yeah, no tacks on the carpet.
Yeah, come on. We're not like complete animals.
Yeah. It's like, I know it's hardcore rules, but we do have a couple.
Yeah, exactly.
No shoes. No. God. Oh man. Yeah, that would be a mess.
I agree.
Oh man. What a way to come to walk into episode 700.
Yeah, exactly. Cumsies from my tear ducts. What do you think of that?
Pink eye.
Yeah. What do you think of them? Apples. Should say
his glasses are pink too, right?
Oh, the guy. Well, I was just thinking pink eye because he's always jizzing in his own eyeball.
No, I know, but
okay, all right.
For comic's sake, you got to dial the name up.
Like his costume has big, like, giant pink Lennon glasses on it.
Yeah, exactly. So that,
is this just Elton John we're talking about now?
I mean, it might be. I don't know. What he does in his spare time, if he wants to go hang out with the Morlocks, that's up to him.
He would be the most fabulous person in the sewer.
He probably would be. Yeah. I mean, it'd be almost a waste.
Until he finds out he's not, or is it a even more fabulous Morlock?
Well, I feel like at that point, Highlander rules kind of kick in a little bit. I feel like only one person can be the fiercest bitch.
Yeah, yes. The fiercest bitch. Which also makes me go, God, I don't know where it is.
Oh, jeez.
I thought it was There Can Be Only One, but it's not there. So
yeah.
Because you said Highlander, and I was like, I have a sound for this.
You do, because we played it during the Patreon last week.
I don't even know where it is, Brian.
Oh,
yeah,
makes me sad.
That one I do know.
Yeah,
you make me sad.
Yeah,
there we go. We're back,
baby. Anywho, yeah. So sorry the show's so late.
Yeah, we were planning for this extravaganza, is what it was.
Yeah, sure.
Oddly enough, there's two lies in that statement.
Yes, right.
We didn't plan anything, and this is not an extravaganza.
For sure, and I'm only half sure.
Right.
Yeah. No.
So 3.
Twice a year, Brian. I have a 6-week period at work where we're going through certification.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
Yes, so I've been very
It
busy.
feels like it wasn't that long
I
ago.
know,
It feels
right?
like it was just like like it doesn't feel like 6 months ago.
Imagine how
It
I
feels like
feel.
it was, yeah, I bet, right? Yeah. It really does feel like it was just like a couple months ago you were telling me about this.
Yeah. So between that and just extra work of stuff that we've had to do, this past couple weeks have been shite.
Good fun, huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's been good, clean fun. So I've been a busy boy.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
I was-
would.
It's like, man, do I really have to do this for the rest of my life? God damn it, America.
Yeah. Until you become independently wealthy, till you get 800 episode money.
Finally, 100 episodes down the road. That's
Yeah.
only, what,
2 years.
2 years? Yeah.
Ish. Yeah.
Ish.
Mm-hmm.
We can do this.
Right around the corner.
Yep.
Yikes.
Yeah, so I've been busy.
Yeah. I would assume so, considering you were, not able to record and such. So.
Yeah, just so tired.
Yeah.
But I have plenty of stuff we can talk about.
Well, that's good.
how
'cause I have one thing.
Let's go.
Well,
Was this a story thing or a life thing?
No, well, it'll work itself into it. But so I'm feeling a whole lot better.
You sound a whole lot better.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to. I mean, I'm probably at about 98%. Like I'm still got a little occasional cough or, whatever. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. My energy levels back to normal and stuff like that. So
Nice.
that's great. The downside is my mom got sick and she's been all week. And whereas I had a sore throat was the worst part of mine, then it turned into kind of a cold. And like for a couple days, I was just a really bad head cold. Hers is kind of the opposite. She only had like a day or so of the sore throat, but she's had 4 or so days now of the heavy coughing. But today she's out of bed and feeling better, so seemingly on the mend.
Hell yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but still weak. That's something I learned real quick with it was that I think I talked about it last time was that I went out and just did a little bit and was like, whew, I'm spent. So it was nice that now I'm feeling a lot better. So
Frisky even?
Almost. I wouldn't quite say frisky.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but I so I've been cooking again, and the other day, right before she got sick, she asked me if well, it's funny because she asked me to buy some because she was going to make a Jig's dinner for St. Patty's Day.
I thought I smelled something.
Yeah, I definitely did. So she asked me to get some horseradish, and I misunderstood her. I thought she wanted horseradish sauce. She wanted just horseradish, right?
Yeah.
So I got some, and
you saw that creamy horseradish. That's just delicious.
That's basically what it was.
Yeah.
And she just
on a sandwich.
She put it all over her stuff, and as she's eating it, she's like, "Whoo!" Because the heat creep of horseradish.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is real, And so she's like, "You should try this." So I tried it, and I'm like, "Yeah, there's it'll perk you up and
clear out your nostrils for sure."
Oh, dude, she's eating quite a bit of it, and she ends up drinking 3.5 glasses of milk.
Jesus Christ, I would die,
dude. So at one point, she happens to look at the bottle, and I didn't see this when I bought it, but it actually says "sassy" on it.
Sassy?
Yes.
That's what the flavor profile is. Sassy.
It says sassy, so I was like, oh, maybe there's a little something extra in it to really, kick it up. So, but
guys,
afterwards,
spicy's overplayed. Let's call it sassy.
Sassy. I mean, I've had sassy barbecue sauce before.
Yeah.
Where it's called sassy, and it's pretty, pretty accurate. It's not hot, but it's it's a little sassy.
Do you think at a restaurant that has the sassy sauce, you can be like, give me, half a rack. Don't give me that sass.
They just slap you across the face.
Yeah, just start beating you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that? How about that? They just bring out the ribs and slap you with them, and then it's a whole kink thing.
Oh, God, it gets weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds pretty erotic to me.
It does, right?
Slap me about the face and ears with a couple racks of ribs. I mean, that's probably my second favorite kind of rack to get slapped around with. So,
bro, the restaurant is called Smoking Meats.
Yeah.
But the sign is just like the obviously highlighted giant S and M.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
I like this idea. This is
right.
Great.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So this horseradish says sassy on it, and it was pretty sassy, and her throat was kind of burning afterwards. So at first she thought maybe she just overdid it on the horseradish.
No, too much sass.
Too much sass, yeah. And then like a day or so later, her voice was pretty much gone, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you got what I had, because that's where I was.
Way too much sass.
Way too much sass. So yeah, so she had more a couple days later, but she just put a little on the side and dipped.
Yeah.
Because for sure you don't want to. That was just too much sass,
What are you gonna do?
Right. So yeah, so I've been back to cooking again as I'm feeling better and whatever, and she asked the one day she kind of wanted hamburgers, and I'm like, I got rolls here. We're going chopped cheese because I haven't made it in a while. Actually, it's been probably a month or two since we've had chopped cheese.
Yeah, we made some recently ourselves.
So
delicious,
and it was great. As usual.
Of course.
I've gotten to where I don't put mayo down though. I have burger sauce that I bought. It's like Kroger brand burger sauce, and I put that down. Much better because I don't love mayo. Like on certain things I'm like cool, but otherwise I'm like eh. So.
Oh, I'm gonna have to rescind my invitation to the mayo party I'm throwing then.
I feel like I don't want to go to the mayo party.
It's Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Oh God, it's a potluck. Everything has to have mayo in it.
It's completely mayonnaise.
Oh God,
come on, quick, Hellman's, and we know you're listening.
Right, of course. Yeah. John Hellman always listens.
Always.
Yeah. Oh God, it's just a like you put out chip dip, like it it looks like it's French onion like chip dip, but it's just mayo with like
mayo and onion.
Yeah,
like dehydrated onions or some shit.
Yeah, actually, I mean, it probably wouldn't taste bad, but as a chip dip, it'd be terrible.
Is that just mayonnaise? Yeah, bro, it's Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Now, if you put out some fries, it'd be a little different.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. But that's not the part of the chopped cheese. Like, this is my one thing here, which was I was on YouTube the other night, and I happened to see a video.
It's funny, you're on YouTube right now.
I know, right? So I see, over in the, other videos that you may like kind of situation.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's like, I forgot what the title of it was, but it was like it was chopped cheese like the Pocky way or something like that. And I'm like, the what? So I click on it. And first off, dude makes a chopped cheese and he uses a big Kaiser roll, right?
Yeah.
And when he does all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I never thought about like a giant Kaiser roll actually probably would hold up pretty well. Because in the end, he wraps it in foil, slices it in half, and then you just eat it out of the, So I was like, okay, that's an option I gotta also consider, So, but he does things a little different because the way I've been doing it is, you do your onions, push them to the side, you put your beef in there. You let it cook like in a full patty for a little bit, but you season with salt, pepper, garlic powder, right?
Yeah. I usually do Worcestershire too.
Okay, fair enough. So you chop it up, then start mixing it with the onion a little bit, and then once it's cooked most of the way, you slam the cheese in there, chop it again, and that's basically it. Well, apparently some of the bodegas not in. I think where it's like not in Brooklyn or something, but some of them do things a little differently. Apparently, the seasoning mix they use is adobo, Sazon, and red Sazon.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, your boy's got some red Sazon already because I have it for
is this
the one chicken.
Like Hispanic Southwest kind of chopped cheese?
I don't know, but I bought a thing of Sazon and adobo yesterday. I'm for sure going to be finding out at some point here.
I need a full report on this.
Yeah.
On my desk, Stuart.
When he said that, I'm like, well, hello there. You know, kind of like, okay, this is different, but sounds amazing.
Wow.
You know,
See, now that kind of just blew my mind because the whole time I've been eating chopped cheeses and I've enjoyed them.
Yeah.
I keep going, how can I elevate this?
Right.
And you can't. It's good because it's dirty.
It is.
Right? But I never thought about going, oh, let's take a ethnic spin in this.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
So the whatever it is version of this, the Pocky version or whatever it's called, I'm probably calling it the wrong thing, but and probably somehow being racist. But
it's okay.
Anyways, it's this one guy who basically in his bodega, he kind of just uses like whatever he has there is fair game for a chopped cheese. Like if you bring him a bag of Doritos and go, hey, will you throw this on it?
I mean, that sounds pretty good too.
So apparently this dude will just kind of make a chopped cheese out of everything. So this guy then makes another one with like mozzarella sticks on it, and he puts Cool Ranch Doritos, and I forgot what else, and he makes, you know, and all this, and I'm like, that, and when he slices it in half, I'm like,
how high are these people?
Probably pretty high. I mean, you know.
I mean, this sounds like straight up, I'm really stoned food.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Dude, it looked amazing.
I'm sure. It sounds amazing.
Right.
It sounds like a disaster, like one of those things you're going to eat and then just be like, why the fuck did I eat that?
Oh, yeah. But it's also
in
one of those
moment, it's angelic.
If we walked out of a bar and there was somebody with a chopped cheese with mozz sticks on it and whatever, I'd be like, this is exactly what I need right now.
Bro, here's what, all right, here's the
and then
idea.
Then I would go home and die, basically.
Here's what we do with 900 episode money.
Okay.
It's a food truck.
Right.
But it's out of an old ice cream truck.
Okay.
Okay. And you still have all the signage.
Yeah.
But instead of, you know, ice creams, it's different toppings that you can make into chopped cheese.
Oh,
and it's just nothing but chopped cheese with additives. Like Frogurt. You know, they got all the tubs of shit.
Right. I bet that actually would do really well. Because, again, when people come out, oh, it's Aki. That's what it is. It's not Pocky. It's Aki. So, because I'm looking at, I think I found the video. Whoa, sorry.
Sorry for what?
Sorry. Oh, well, because that's probably going to come through in the thing. Oh, no, this is just showing the dude. Yeah, like, this dude, like, you come up, like, he's putting tater tots on one right now.
Hell yeah.
He's doing peppers and onions.
Hell
and
yeah.
Tater tots. Looks like some mozzarella cheese. Yeah, he on the bread. Somebody threw some spinach and tomatoes on there. So I don't like the spinach. I really think. Oh, it looks like garlic toast, dude. He's doing like a double-decker one. Oh. Anyway, I'll try to find the video I originally saw and put it in the...
You should send me the link to the one you're watching currently, my guy.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I don't know if this will work because it's a short. But
oh well.
Oh, there it is. Never mind.
There's only one way to find out. Oh, that's interesting. As soon as I open up the chat window, your picture changed in the video.
Perfect.
It's very interesting.
But yeah. So that's the idea behind this whole thing. Was this dude Aki is literally like whatever, like even if you bring him a lobster, he'll cook the lobster and put it in a chopped cheese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this dude's just like, whatever you bring him, he'll figure it out and make you a chopped cheese.
That's
so his idea,
amazing.
You know, his thought on it is basically that it's, you know, anything is fair game for a chopped cheese. And I was like, okay, because going back to what you said, we both talked various times about, like, is there a way to elevate or do a little something different on this? And aside from, like, maybe using a little different cheese or something, but, you know, you don't want to screw with the cheese because that American cheese.
I like it because it's a dirtball sandwich.
Right.
You know,
like
and it's perfect in its dirt ballery.
Right, exactly. And like the only other cheese I would ever probably use instead of American would be like Velveeta.
Yes.
But it's the same concept.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that, like you said, dirtball cheese. I mean, you could go with the Cheese Whiz, I guess, but it won't be the same because Cheese Whiz won't hold it together the way that American cheese does.
And it's like, I'm not mad
All right. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
what this
stop
guy's
playing.
doing, but I don't feel like they're chopped cheeses.
No, they're not.
But they look great, and
Right.
like the concept behind it is. I also can't believe that dude's using like cuts of like steak. It looks like.
I know, right? Well, I think the beginning of the video, dude walks up and is basically like, give me $100 chopped cheese, basically. So he's giving him like, you know,
the creme de la creme.
Yeah, basically.
I got you.
Yeah, you know, so.
I mean, it does look amazing. I would eat the fuck out of that. Let's be real.
Yeah. I know. That's why when I saw this, you know, the Aki way, I was like, first of all, I wanted to tell you about the adobo version.
I love this idea.
Because that sounds amazing. But then when I saw the other part of it, where it shows him making that second one, I'm like, literally, it's like basically like it just reminds you of like you're just looking in your fridge / freezer, and you're like, oh, I got a couple fries left that not enough for a serving,
right?
But it would be perfect to throw on a sandwich, you know, or whatever. And that's
purple
basically
stuff. Sunny D run out of the kitchen.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, that I was like, oh man, that's looking quite nice.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
Horrible for us, I'm sure. But
but you know what? All things in moderation. Am I right?
Right. Yes. Yeah. This is not something. Like realistically, this is something I would rather go get off of a food truck than make myself.
Yes.
Because it's like it's a lot of like to make the one he did, you know, like you got to drop the fries and get them crispy. You got to drop the mozzarella sticks and get them crispy. I mean, you could air fry them, I guess, instead. But
Italian style chopped cheese. What are we, Burger King now? But
I mean, you could
put some mozz, some fucking marinara on there.
Italian seasoning on that.
Italian seasoning, or even do like Italian sausage.
Oh yeah,
as opposed to just ground beef.
For sure.
Buddy. I mean, serve it on garlic bread.
Yeah.
Show's over. Let's make this.
Yo, let's go. I mean, I'm gonna need a couple. You know, I'm gonna need a couple minutes first. I'm gonna get
all right, pink eye.
Yeah.
I love it.
All
right, that sounds good. That sounds
more seductive than sex.
Yeah,
indeed.
I can't now. It's like I got to go get some more rolls so I can do this because I don't have anything to put it on right now.
Well, for you to get rolls, you first must get tolls.
I do.
Yeah, because if we don't get no tolls, we don't eat no rolls. I made that up myself. Remember that from Robin Hood, Men in Tights?
Yeah.
I made it up myself.
Oh, God.
Because if we don't get no tolls, we don't eat no rolls.
Yep.
So stupid.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, it was funny the other day, too. I went to Aldi with my brother, you know, and I know the store layout, so I'm very much like because they remodeled it, but I pretty much figured out where everything's at. Although it was weird because they didn't seem to really have any seasonal stuff.
Oh, the weird aisle was empty?
Yeah, it wasn't empty. There was just other stuff there, but there wasn't like an area with like Easter candy.
That is weird.
Right? It was very strange. I don't know what's going on, but I mean, it wasn't a big deal, but it was just, you know, as I'm walking around, you know, you just notice.
Well, yeah.
Like,
when you're in the mood for a satchel of Reese's eggs.
It's true.
You know?
Oh, God, I forgot they make those. Oh, why'd you remind me of that? Usually, like, here's my thing, right? Like, around Easter, I always they have those, what are they called? Like robin eggs or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
I love those
like
things.
the Whoppers, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And because I love Whoppers. You know,
fuck
so
yeah. Except for that one those. Whopper. We know which one. Everyone knows what Whopper I'm talking about. But there's the one in the carton that's the bad egg.
Yeah, with no filling in it. You can look at it and tell, and you're like, this is the shit one.
Sometimes I still eat it, just out of curiosity.
I know.
Maybe just to sacrifice it.
I do it just to feel something, you know. Just
show all the
rage.
Exactly.
Rage. But so I grabbed a bag of those yesterday, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about those Reese's ones. Those are so good.
Anyway.
But yeah, you know, it's just kind of funny walking around there, and he's still doing the like, oh, they have this, you know. And
we're all the old souls.
Right. And
At
I'm like,
this
bro,
point.
they close in like 10 minutes. Like
Let's get the stepping, son.
Yeah. Like if you want to come in here and stroll around, let me know. Next time I need to go, I'll holler at you,
Holler at your boy.
That's right. But like right now, it's like, we need to get. So yeah, I grabbed one of the they have like a burrito roast there.
Actually, we've had that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. And I got it last time. Well, not last time, but previously.
In the past.
In the past, yeah. And so I did that and, did the same thing I did last time, made up a bunch of shit for like a power bowl, like did a little bit of rice, did some like sweet potatoes, black beans, corn.
Did you chop it up, throw it on a roll?
Yeah, you could. I mean, you really could. If you had a sturdy enough roll. But or a good tortilla, I guess.
Hell yeah.
That would be amazing in a tortilla probably too. But
every tortilla is amazing.
So I've been eating off of that.
Tortillas.
Me too.
I know, they're so good.
So, and this last thing, food related here.
Wait.
So.
Yes.
Well. All right.
I was like, maybe I have food notes.
Oh, I was meaning for me, man.
Yeah.
So, when you order through DoorDash or something like that, it's like, I've had plenty of times where food's gotten messed up, whatever.
It's
right?
For sure.
I'm with my brother yesterday, and he was like, we were both hungry. He really wanted Taco Bell, so I was like, whatever, so we go to Taco Bell. First of all, he goes in, which I hate, because now when you go into Taco Bell, the one by me anyway, you have to order through the kiosk thing.
Yeah.
It's a touch screen. Like, you cannot walk to the counter and order. Like, they just don't have a register open, basically. You have to order through the thing. And I'm like, dude, if we went through the drive-thru, it's so much faster. Except for the same as when you and I went through there. Remember when that thing was like, and to drink, like 3 times?
Yeah.
It did it again when I was with him. The last time I was with him, it did it again. Then finally, the guy's like, okay, I got your Mountain Dew. What do you want? So apparently that AI is real smart.
It sounds amazing.
But I put all my stuff in the kiosk or what was that?
I said, sounds amazing, Brian. I think our connection's a little fucky right now.
Oh, geez. Yeah, it is. Yeah, for sure.
Excellent.
Are we good? Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you now, yes.
Oh, man, it just keeps. Okay. Jeez. The video still hasn't caught up, though.
It'll be all right.
Oh, my goodness. Of course.
Yes.
Why wouldn't we have tech problems?
So 700 I can't even talk. Severin. All right, keep going, Brian. Fucking mushmouth over here.
700 episodes.
700 episodes.
Man. So I get my order in.
Fumble fuck that one.
And dang it. It's like I don't want to. Yeah, it's like I don't want to move forward until we get a solid connection here. Good.
Maybe.
No. The video's still.
Only
lagging.
the shadow knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men.
Okay. Nope. God, it's like it's good for like 2 minutes, and and then it's like
disqualified.
Oh. Yeah, it's what I feel like.
Ah, horse shit.
All right. Man, I'll tell you what, when we move away from Skype, maybe some of this will resolve itself.
Maybe.
Because we for sure know they ain't putting any money into Skype.
Skype is a broken down hunk of shit. It's rattling down the road now.
Oh, it is. Yeah, they're loading the gun right now.
Oh boy, are they? Yeah, they put the 10 over it.
Yeah, it's
over, Johnny.
Yeah. All right, so I get my order in. And I logged in with the app so that I get rewards points or whatever,
of course, yeah.
And then it's like, would you like to pay with the card you have on file on the app? And I'm like, oh, cool, sure. So I hit that. Just gets this like spinny thing. Would not finish the order. And I'm like, okay. So I hit the X thing in the top. It won't do anything. I hit the go back thing. It won't do anything. I'm like, cool. It froze.
Sick, bro.
So I go to the counter and I'm like, hey, because I don't know if it put the order through. I don't know if it's charged my card yet. Like
Of course, yeah.
So, dude from Taco Bell walks over and he's basically he just keeps hitting the button and he's like, fucking work, you piece of shit.
Love it.
And I was like, yeah, that's how I was feeling. So finally, after a couple minutes, a thing pops up and it's like, you haven't done anything in a while. Would you like to cancel your order or continue? And it's like, we've both been standing here just constantly hitting the screen. So,
does your brother, is he aware of how drive-thrus work? Maybe.
Yeah, but he has trouble hearing. But it's like, dude, I'm with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
let me be your ears.
Yeah, it's like we could have figured this out, man. So I canceled it, went to the other one and put it through, and it went through fine. But whatever. Wait a few minutes. They're like, here's your food. I'm like, cool. Get home. And I look, and the order is about half right. But what they got wrong were all upgrades. Like I was missing a thing of like I had the nacho cheese, but didn't get the nachos. But they gave me an extra order of their little crunch wrap sliders that they have.
That sounds amazing.
So that was a significant upgrade over just tortilla chips.
Wait, they sliderized crunch wraps?
They did, and I'll say this: they're good, but like you're better off buying a crunch. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, they have like steak and stuff in them. They were actually pretty good.
How am I now just learning this? What is happening?
It's like $5 for two though, so it's a little pricey.
Yeah,
but
for free.
For free, exactly. Instead of my nachos, I got nachos are like $2, which is insane. But so I got that. We didn't get tacos with the 2 combo meals we got, but they gave us chalupas instead.
There's someone else going, dude, where's my chalupas? Where's my sliders? What the fuck?
All he got is like nachos and tacos.
Yeah. Like, it's the worst.
Like $30.
Yeah, exactly. Worst thing ever right here.
Oh, man. So I was like, okay, well, I can't really be mad that they screwed the order up because what we got were all upgrades.
It's definitely upgrades.
Yeah, except one thing, which was, well, I guess price-wise, it's probably an upgrade. They have a chicken enchilada burrito, and I got 2 of those, but one of them was just a beef and bean burrito, and I mean just a beef and bean burrito. No sauce, no cheese, no nothing. It was just straight beef and bean.
Perfect. Sounds like hot diarrhea.
Yeah, so I was very much like, "Ooh, I for sure need some sauce with this."
Sauce.
Well, but I had that extra thing of cheese from the chips I didn't get, so just dip the burrito in the cheese,
Well, yeah, if you have the cheese, you're either going to do that or just do a shot of it like a man.
Right, exactly. Yeah, like a Jello shot, but it's just Taco Bell cheese.
Hell yeah. Just do a queso shot.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Naturally.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get with the sliders.
Queso shots?
They have a green chili queso that comes with the sliders.
Oh. That's exciting stuff.
So basically, yeah, queso shots.
Queso shots.
Yeah. It was just funny because, I've had them mess up orders before, but not like this. And I was actually kind of like,
Right.
Like, okay, you gave me way better. I do feel bad for whoever probably got the stuff I was supposed to get, though.
I mean, also, these things happen. It's all...
They check their order. Yeah.
It's all fair out there in the Wild West. That is Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And that's the thing, too, is like at Taco Bell, a lot of times I don't make sure each item is right. I go, okay, there's supposed to be 10 things. I open the bag and I go, yeah, there's 10 things, and I just go home.
Yeah. You're just counting like a Costco person.
Because most of the stuff I'll eat, so it's no big deal.
Right. Yeah.
What was that?
I said, it doesn't matter.
Oh, all right.
It's fine.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just kind of laughing about it last night, because usually when they mess stuff up, you'll be missing something, or, like again, you order nachos and cheese and you don't get the nachos, or even worse, you don't get the cheese. You know.
Yeah, you don't like
Really,
you don't like a
cheese is what
dry
you
ass chip.
Oh. I mean, it's no big deal if I have some. You know, sometimes I have a jar of queso here, so I'll just be like, whatever. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Throw it on a flat top, chop it up, put it on a roll.
That's right. Is that your answer for everything now?
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah. Just picture one of your kids coming to you and, you know, they've got a life problem and you're like, just chop it up.
I thought I had that yesterday, Brian.
Yeah, chop it up on a blacktop, throw it on a roll.
I get a text while I'm at work from Leah, and it's like, hey, I'm going to come by. I'm going to swing by. I got to talk to you.
Okay.
No context.
Perfect.
And I'm like, literally my eye just started twitching at work.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I went, not having context for shit like that.
Yeah, because at least like you got to throw a like I'm okay or you know things are okay, but you know I just need to talk to you or somebody or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a like sure, what time, and then it's nothing bad. Like okay, thank God, because I had all kinds of thoughts. So I'm like, oh, my grandpa now, great.
Yeah.
You know.
Boy, that would have been fast.
Well, you know. Yeah. Leah's had a boyfriend for a while now.
True enough, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh God, because it's happened before. Same thing. Hey, I got to come talk to you.
Wait.
You know,
that sounded weird coming off.
Well,
of
yeah,
that
fair
last
enough.
sentence. I was like, wait, you have a grandkid?
No. But it was, you know, hey, I need to talk to you. I'm going to come over, and I'm just like, the first time, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
What could it be?
Those kind of things are usually not pleasant.
Yes.
It's like this is usually an uncomfortable conversation of some sort.
Exactly. And then like the first time was, I hate my job. I want to find a new job.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for giving me a heart attack. And at least this time, Leah was, after we figured out the time, Leah was like, oh, it's nothing bad. I'm like, thank God. Thank you.
Like, please lead with that in the future.
Yeah, exactly. You're Leah's signing up for college classes for the summer. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is cool.
So it's actually
good stuff.
It's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, but just the lead in, I was just like, oh, motherfucker.
Like, now what?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like, all I want to do is know.
Yeah.
Man.
Kids these days. So Brian, I've been playing Monster Hunter. Which one?
Wilds, the newest one.
Oh, the newest one. Okay.
That game rules.
Well, because I remember there was one of them that was part of the PS Plus. That's
that was I think Worlds maybe.
Something I don't remember. I think I downloaded it, but I don't think I mean, obviously I haven't played it.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it pop up on my YouTube channel, so.
Among other things.
Right. Much like anything.
No, it's pretty good. Although it's weird because I thought the story is kind of shitty, but I plowed through it because I saw a video. I was trying to figure the game out. It goes way deeper than you think.
Okay.
Way deeper with stats and all kinds of weird shit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm trying to figure stuff out because I've never really played one. I played one a little bit. Thought I was going to play with the kids, that free one.
Yeah.
We never played, so.
Right. That's why I downloaded it, because remember you, me, and Luther were like, you know, what co-op stuff exists that we can play. So it was like, okay, you know.
But, you know, so I was watching this video about it, and it was like, well, you know, the real game starts after the credits roll. And I was like, wait, what? So I plowed through the story. And it's this awesome fucking game. It's just like a hunting simulator, basically.
Oh, okay.
With Devil May Cry movesets.
Okay, I was gonna say, otherwise, what happens after?
It kind of continues, but like the meat of the story is just almost feels like setup for the high level portion of the game.
Oh, okay. So it's not just like playing through again.
No, it's like now there's like epic level shit, and you can get better armor and stuff you didn't stuff I didn't even know existed.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, because like other, you know, like there's even like Diablo or something like that. You know, like you got to play. You know, you want to play through the story, But then, like on the newer ones, especially, after you play through the story, then other modes open up, and there's all this other stuff that now you can go do. Whatever they're called in the new one, but they were bounties in the last one, and yeah,
it's exactly like
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
well, that's great because that gives you all sorts of extra playtime on the game.
Oh, and I'm enjoying the shit out of it. The combat's fun.
Versus like a 20 hour playthrough, and you're like, okay, that's it, I'm done.
Plus, Michelle and I can play together, which is cool.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I think all of them are co-op.
Yeah. So it's like, I plowed through it, and she's like, "Oh, I want to get to that part." I'm like, "Well, just start playing, and every time you join a quest, it alerts me, and I can also partake."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
And then help her because I'm way higher level. I will fuck the shit up she's hunting.
Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah. Well, that's that's the great part about various RPG or not RPG, but hack slash type games where you can play co-op. Usually, you can just have that one person that's like, just stay behind me, basically.
But it's like, I think their multiplayer sucks though.
Oh, really?
It might get better once she gets into the high level, but it's so hard to get into the same lobby.
Oh,
like say you're playing and I'm playing.
Yeah,
I can get in your lobby, or I can invite you into my environment, and you can actually run around with me.
Yeah,
right. But if we're in different parts of the story, it doesn't really click. So like when she talked to somebody that triggered a cutscene, it kicked me out of her environment.
Oh God, that's annoying.
So, but on the flip side, as long as I'm not in the middle of a quest, I can run around my map and gather and shit.
Yeah.
And we can become a squad or a link party. And if she gets into a quest, it'll alert me, and I can just join her.
Oh, okay. And then that's helpful.
Yeah. So it's not terrible, but it's just not. It
would just be cooler if it didn't kick you straight out, though.
Yeah. It's a little weird.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised it doesn't play the cutscene on your side too.
I know, right? I kind of was expecting it, but nope. Oh, Cheeto's in the chat. He says, "Happy 700 boys. Happy to have been around for well over 500 of these bad boys."
Nice. Oof. That's a long haul, my friend.
I know, it's a long haul. Thank you for your service.
Yes. Monster Hunter. Almost forgot to write that in the notes.
And I need your opinion on something too.
Okay. I hate it. Wait.
What?
Put it on a blacktop.
Chop it up. Put it on a roll.
Chop it up. Put it on a roll. Yep.
Perfect. So we were talking about, for some reason, like pinup girls and stuff.
Okay.
Right. And I'm like, oh, Bryan loves pinup girls. And, in World War II, obviously, bomber nose art, big thing, right?
Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now,
that was going to be when I was supposed to go with you to Shot of History. That was going to be my topic, actually.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Yeah.
It's too bad that show is dead.
Yeah. Wait, that wasn't a casualty of Space Wars, was it?
It might have been. It might have been a stray blaster. I moved all those sound effects out of the way. They're way down south, so.
Yeah, it's fine.
But anyway. So now if you were to like fast forward now, like we say we still have those, like the Rocketeer when it's like weird future tech.
Yeah.
But it's still like kind of like Art Deco-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. So pictured now, but we still have bombers. We're in the middle of World War III. Let's hope not.
Yeah.
You for sure know nose plane art is going to be anime girls now.
Oh, yeah, totally.
100%. Yeah. So are anime girls the current pinup girls?
Maybe,
And I needed Bryan's opinion on this because I know you celebrate the pinup art.
It does make you wonder if there's like anybody in the military that's like hanging pictures of anime girls in their.
I wouldn't be surprised.
In their locker or whatever. That's really interesting because I had never thought about that before. By the way, I have to quick segue,
Yes.
which was when you were talking about bomber art. I just pictured on one of the noses of the planes teeth.
Oh my God! I need a sick Walmart dad shirt that's just like a freaking B-17 flying in. It's just like bomber on as the nose art.
Yes.
Or like how the A-10 Warthog has the mouth, but it's just bomber's stupid mouth.
Right. I was just thinking of like just on the side, just like bomber with her teeth, and it just says teeth.
Teeth. Probably a pilot scarf, maybe goggles.
Oh,
no, you can't have goggles. You got to have those dopey fucking eyes on display.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the other part. I don't know. That's a really interesting thing because people really do seem to goon for anime girls.
Boy, do they.
So I would say that if there was gonna be nose art, it probably would be something like that.
Man, calling in the goon squad is a totally different thing now.
Oh, it totally is. Just a bunch of creeps.
Exactly. Pink eyes with him, of course.
Oh, he's the leader.
Yeah, he's the head goon.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'd never thought about that, but yeah, I would think so, because I can't think of what else really would unless it was just more pinups or realistic type stuff, but otherwise I can't imagine what else it would be, because I don't see it being like comic book characters. It's just anime makes way more sense.
For sure, right?
Just big anime eyes and titties.
Exactly. Everywhere.
Yeah.
I also have another question I was thinking about over the weekend.
All right.
We were watching Labyrinth, right?
Okay.
Sick movie. I fell asleep in the middle of it though, because we're watching it in bed. Pass right the fuck out.
Bet you just all sorts of dreams of that codpiece, didn't you?
Oh my God.
Like you're just being chased through the labyrinth by the codpiece.
I was like riding it like a spaceship, flying through like light and time. It was crazy.
That sounds like a pretty good dream, actually.
It does, right? It'd be a sick record cover, album cover.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it really would.
But I got to thinking about Jim Henson.
Oh my God, I'm thinking from Never Ending Story when the kid's on the
top. Oh, he's on Falco.
Yeah. Just you on the giant codpiece.
Just on the codpiece.
Oh shit.
With maybe like very faint, transparent David Bowie eyes, like he's watching.
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
The Goblin King's watching, I should say.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I derailed you there.
No, I got to thinking about Jim Henson.
Okay.
And hold on. God damn it. I got to pop up. For a fact.
Pink eye puppet.
Yes. No. That somebody in his family, maybe an uncle, was just like, Jim, when are you going to stop playing for puppets and get a real job?
Yeah, for sure. And then Kermit happened.
Exactly. Like, somebody was just like, fucking Bob's son, just playing with toys all the time. What the fuck,
Like, he's got this stupid frog with ping pong eyes.
Yeah,
like,
he fucks it.
Yeah. Because I would.
Have you seen the piggy build? I would.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, for sure he had family that were just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And now the Muppets are, I just saw a commercial today for booking.com. It kind of made me sad. Like, why are they shilling for this shit?
Money talks, man.
I guess.
Yeah, that's you've got to be right, because there's always that one hater.
Oh yeah.
No matter what your profession is, it's always, there's always that one person that's, like if you're a doctor, it's like, why aren't you a specialist?
Yeah, exactly.
Or whatever, right?
And guarantee that same uncle, like after the Muppet shows on himself, shows us like,
yeah,
but what really are you doing though? I mean, what are you gonna do when this falls through, huh?
Yeah. Meanwhile, it never does.
Yeah, it never does. Exactly.
Right. And that uncle also was the one that was, over at his house all the time. Like, hey, you got like $20.
Yeah, like I really need new tires.
Yeah.
I just can't afford it.
I'm just on a bad streak right now. You know, I just
Yeah.
just need a little bit to get me through.
The ponies were supposed to come through and they didn't.
Yeah.
And, they're going to take the house and, Marjorie, I can't tell Marjorie.
Right. You know how she is.
Yeah, she'd just be riding my case the whole time. It's crazy.
Yeah. I had a hot tip, but the horse got sick and
It's crazy. Yeah, who knew? For sure that happened.
right. Yeah.
You can check his memoirs. It's there, I swear.
Jim Henson's or his uncle's.
Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is always just going to be yes.
Yeah.
No.
I thought the answer was put it on a blacktop, chop it up,
Chop
put
it
it on a
up,
roll.
put it on a roll. I think really that would be a great T-shirt, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a lot of words, but it would be.
yeah, it's perfect.
Actually, the way you do it is like those ones where it's like the like blank and blank and blank and blank kind of shirts.
Yeah.
You just put it in that kind of a concept. Just
Like
left justify it.
if some cool person wanted to, like, I don't know, make that an apron for my barbecue, that'd be cool.
Wink, wink. Yeah, Luther, get on that.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't worn a kitchen apron since I worked at Inside the Five. Now that I think about it.
Well, I mean, you had to have something to protect yourself since we all know you only cook in the nude.
Yeah, well, for sure.
Yeah.
Pants.
Right.
Whatevs.
And they're like, okay, you at least got to cover the front. We can handle cheeks, but
Yeah, exactly. But sausage.
we draw the line at dawn.
Yeah. Well, let's chop it up. Throw it on blacktop, chop it up,
Right.
put it on a roll.
You probably don't want to put that on the blacktop. That's no good.
Or chop it up.
Or yeah, putting it on a roll is one thing.
Put it on a roll.
Yeah,
That sounds like a good time.
that's just fun for everyone. But yeah,
Exactly.
like teehee, it's a hot dog.
What is this, bachelor party?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we did dirty water dogs tonight. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Dude, seasoned water is just the shit.
Oh, I thought you just like poured some of that water from like Bomber's pool. In
Like
there
I
and cooked the hot
said,
dogs in.
seasoned water.
Oh, God.
You don't cook your hot dogs in yard tea. Come on,
Oh my God.
what kind of
yard tea.
American are you?
Dude, that would be so funny if you had like that pool out there and anyone who came over like knew that it collects water, and then you get like a new one and put like drinks in and just go over and just get a mug of it, Like your
Like, what
cousin
the
Eddie
hell are you
or,
doing?
Yeah, this is good. Just keep drinking it.
Mm.
That'd be amazing.
Because Eddie of the Jello mold.
Yeah.
Damn it! Why'd you have me some more of that Jello? It's good.
God, the one line, it's so funny because obviously, the shitters full is the one that always stands out to people.
Classic.
The one line of his that stands out to me even more than that is the "Hey Clark, save me some neck."
Yes. For sure.
Like everyone's clamoring for the neck. Of
Yeah,
that
save me
dry-ass-
some neck.
I don't know. I don't know why, but that line always that line cracks me up so hard every time I watch that movie. Anyway,
Classic.
so what else you got? Yeah, did you say Vlasic like the perfect pickle?
The perfect pickle, classic.
Although in fairness, not the perfect pickle. I've had way better.
Oh yeah, same. In
Now
a
that I've
pinch, though,
had,
they're
like-
delicious.
Yeah, they're fine. But
Oh.
now that I've had like Grillos and even those Aldi pickles were legit. Man.
Mhm,
Those things
mhm.
were tasty. I got like 3 pieces left. I forgot to get some when I was there, and I'm very sad about that.
How dare you, sir?
I know.
How
Got to make a
dare you?
special trip just for pickles. Because, dude, I've been crushing those on the chopped cheese too.
Hell, oh, that sounds good. Pickles on
They
chopped
were-
cheese.
They're really good on chopped cheese. Yeah.
That vinegar cuts right through the fatty deliciousness of the chopped
Yeah.
cheese.
And
Oh boy, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, I don't
God
know.
Damn it.
But it was, pretty much any sandwich I make, those go on it. So,
That's fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cat food sandwich, pickles.
Chopped cheese. Oh.
Chopped cheese, pickles. Yeah. Well, I mean, first I take the cat food, put it on the blacktop, chop it up,
Chop it up.
throw it in a roll.
Throw a roll. Exactly. Now you have a cat
Yeah,
food
yeah.
sandwich.
Delicious.
It'd be real shitty if it was just dry kibble.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, that'd be terrible.
Hand me the rolling pin.
Oh man, I was of course thinking of canned cat food, but
Oh, okay.
the dry would be so God. Just picture eating that. At least the cheese would add some liquid or some,
anything to it.
Might be delicious then. I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe maybe chopped cat food sandwiches are delicious.
Yeah. That'd be funny. Like your idea for the food truck, and you happen to have like some cat food for like local cats or whatever, someone's like, is that, Captain's Feast? Like,
Fucking Captain's Feast will forever be the funniest cat food name.
Yeah.
It's not like Low Tide or anything. Just Captain's Feast.
The beautiful part to me is, first of all, they fuck up because they should totally have the cat wearing a captain's hat and all the shit. But second of all,
should they call it Cattin's Feast?
No, that's too far.
Okay, that's too far. He says.
But I'm just picturing how sad. There's just a guy out by himself on his fishing boat, and he's just eating. That's why it's called that. Because it doesn't go bad, so you can keep it in the pantry forever.
Oh God, it's the worst. Just all by himself out in the middle of some sound.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The sound of the oceans and that,
and tears.
Him just eating a can of Captain's Feast.
Legend says his boat sank from all the tears.
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Well, I'm a captain. This is what we eat.
This is
I
my
guess.
feast. Just buys it by the flat.
Everybody else on a bigger fishing boat. Everybody else is eating like lobster or something.
Yeah.
He's
like
eating
a legit Captain's Feast.
Right.
They're eating what is on the picture on the label,
Yeah.
of all the different ingredients flying through the air or whatever.
Yeah, right. He's eating the cat food.
He's eating the cat food.
Captain, you don't, come over here and join us. Nah, like you see the label.
Slides him a can of First Mate's Feast. It's even worse.
And it just gets worse. Like the quality degrades as you go down the rank.
Of course it does.
Like random grunts feast.
That's where the kibble comes in.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just kibble with water over it.
Oh God. I remember as a kid always thinking like, this will make the food extra delicious for the animals. Because I think like, you remember
Gravy Train?
Yes. I was thinking Chuck Wagon, but I'm like, that ain't right.
Yeah, no.
But Gravy Train. Yeah, and that was the whole gimmick was like, oh, you put water on it, it makes gravy. No, it just makes wet shit dog food powder water stuff. That's not gravy. I've seen gravy, Brian.
Right.
I'm familiar.
Well, you think of it on our terms. Picture if I'm like, hey, I'm going to make you some steak sauce, and I just pour water over your steak.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I mean, yeah, it would be steak flavored water, but, it's not quite the same as a pan sauce.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, you're in your head, you're thinking like the dog's like, damn, this is gourmet shit right now. Yeah. Dog's probably just like, why is this wet? Whatever, I'll eat it anyway.
Yeah. Right. Oh man,
smells like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So
now they legit have like packets of gravy to put over the kibble.
That just, how spoiled are these dogs?
Very, very.
Certainly not a stupid looking dog in this household wasn't made a breakfast burrito this weekend. Definitely not. I mean, everyone else is getting them. Why wouldn't she get one, right?
Well, sure. I mean,
except for the cat. Everyone hates the cat.
Well, that's fair.
That Hermes piece of shit.
I've met that cat.
Yeah. I love cats. That cat's a piece of shit.
Yeah. I don't have anything against the cat, but I don't have anything for the cat either.
Oh, yeah, for sure, right?
Except, terrifying it, apparently.
Well, that's anything that walks around a house that isn't Michelle.
Right.
Yes.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even have to move. Like, the cat just sees me and then tears off because it's just like, this is different. Gone.
Next time, leave a door open.
I would, but I was too busy eating my first mate feast.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Like, the cat left it unattended, so I was just eating the ice cube of cat food.
The ice cube of victory.
Yeah.
Naturally.
That's mine now. It's mine now.
Hell yeah, batter on the floor a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, you gotta have a little fun.
Gotta have some fun.
That's right. I started singing Michigan's fight song. You're like, hail to the victory.
Well, Cheeto's off to spread democracy in a full-blown cowboy outfit.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Enjoy, buddy.
Man,
Enjoy.
I gotta log into that. I haven't been on that since.
Yeah, you
It's been a
gotta
while.
you gotta make sure your medals haven't hit cap. Spend your medals, son.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm gonna spend for democracy.
Exactly. I played a little bit on Friday, but I just haven't had the time to sit down and do a full operation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hadn't felt like it for a while. Now I'm finally, I'm back.
Well,
so.
yeah, you were freaking in a sick ward or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. Oof.
Oofa.
So I saw there was another kind of trailer for the new Fable game that I saw the other day. And there's only one part of this that needs to be talked about. It looked great. Like, it looks amazing. I fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Because, how much I love that series. So
Of course,
I'll
yeah.
be soups excited to get that. But the last thing in it is you see the character walking and you see a chicken, and I'm like, oh, kick the chicken. Kick the chicken. And sure as shit, she walks up and just boots the shit out of the chicken. And it's not that I, am against animals or anything, but that's been a thing in Fable forever.
Yes.
Like, there's literally achievements in a couple of them for how far you kick the chicken.
100%.
So, yeah, I was like, oh, because when you see stuff like that, even though it sounds really stupid, but that's a little detail that longtime fans will appreciate, and that tells you hopefully that the game's in at least decent hands.
I hope so, because I miss playing Fable. It actually sucks because I don't have an Xbox, so I won't be able to play Fable.
Oh, that's not necessarily true.
I know, because they've been cross-platforming stuff.
Well, no, not even that necessarily. But you could always get the old Game Pass and play it on your computer.
I don't know if my computer can handle it.
Oh, all right. Yeah, there's that. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, you do have 2 PS5s in your house. You could go hock one and get an Xbox.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either.
I kid.
I just have to hope. I just saw the chicken kick, by the way.
Yeah.
That they cross-platform it.
Yeah.
And
Fable has never been on cross-platform games, so
Never.
I don't know if they will. But we live in a different time.
We do.
Yeah.
So
there are some games that it's weird. Like, I don't know if you've seen that new Indiana Jones game. It's been out for a while on the Xbox, and it's coming soon to the PS5.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's so weird that a game would come out and not come out at the same time. It reminds me of years ago where there used to be that delayed window for some games.
Yeah, like, well, we have the rights first.
Yeah, for like a month or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, remember, like, PlayStation had that on. There was like a Call of Duty game or two, I think, where they had like, it was like a 2-week window,
like
or it was
start,
something like
basically.
That. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was weird, But
I do remember it pissing off the other console people too.
Well, for sure, right?
Because suddenly these guys are 2 weeks ahead of everybody.
Yeah. Like a game like Fable is no big deal. Even if you want to play it, you're like, whatever, I'll get it down the road. It's fine. It's not like, unless they put co-op in it, which I'd be surprised if they do.
Yeah.
Because they had co-op in one of the other ones, but you didn't use your character. You just used some random thing.
It sucked.
Yeah, it was fun that you could play the game with a friend, but it wasn't the same.
No.
Like, it would have been so much cooler if you could have brought your character in, even if they scaled up the difficulty because you have 2 people now or something. That would have been fine.
Of course. But
yeah. But yeah, like I said, saw the chicken kick and I was like, and I was reading comments on it and everybody was like, holy shit, and I was like, I'm actually kind of surprised it's still in there.
Well, if they're sticking to their Fable like core values,
yeah,
it's good versus evil. So you kick the chicken, you take negative points.
Yep, you make the choice.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't have to kick the chicken.
Yeah.
But you have to.
Everybody wants to kick the chicken.
Right.
Although I've always been hesitant thanks to Legend of Zelda games. Because you fuck up a chicken, chickens will fuck you up.
Oh, right. Yeah,
they've had it in like every Zelda game.
Right. Yeah, they never have in Fable. You just kick them and the other chickens just like run away from you, basically.
Bro, if you accidentally hit a chicken in Skyrim, like all the town guards are like, get him.
Wow.
It's insane.
Chickens must be, oh, well, I mean, with egg prices.
Yeah, it's very true.
I mean, it's concerning.
Yeah, I mean, the economy in Skyrim with the, with the Stormbeards and the elves fighting, it's crazy.
Sure. I mean,
or storm cloaks, not Stormbeards.
Yeah, whatever. I like Stormbeards, actually. I'm just picturing somebody with a big, long beard, and there's just like a storm going on it.
Like a storm giant. Hell yeah.
Yeah. That would be pretty intimidating if you were a wizard, right? Like you got the big wizard beard, and it's just like a thunderstorm going on.
Lightning beard.
Yeah. Just because you're just like,
I mean, sick wizard name, Lightning Beard.
Lightning Beard, yeah. Oh, your beard's just lightning?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Just crackling and shit.
Yeah, ooh, cracklings.
Yeah, or it's like a big white fluffy beard, but it's kind of like lights up a little bit like a thundercloud does,
Yeah, that'd be fine too. Yeah.
Right. And then when he gets angry,
he puts it on a Blackstone, chops it up.
Chops up, puts it on a roll.
Puts it on a roll.
Everyone's happy.
Everyone's like, is this wizard beard? Again? Like, can we have like Captain's Feast?
Yeah, no.
Or sorry, Wizard's Feast.
Yes. Wizard's Feast.
All right, so here's the other thing they need to do in cat food is since Captain's Feast or whatever it's called, there's been varieties of the name. They need to have like, why is it just a captain? Like, why aren't there other professions? Why isn't there like Fireman's Feast and Police Feast or whatever for And like I said, you put the cat in different costumes and sell your cat food.
I mean, I'm really surprised that somebody hasn't done something like that.
Yeah.
Just because.
Like you're like, this one's 5-alarm chili, Fireman's Feast, and it's just the cat with the fireman's outfit on.
Like you know how Gamer Supps advertises with just like big titty anime girls?
Sure.
Just sell cat food.
Just like we do.
Yeah, but big titty anime cat food.
Oh God, I'm having a
it's easy.
Chicken Police. I'm having a Chicken Police flashback now.
Oh God, that's a game I really need to play.
With the
I think I have access to it again.
Big titties. Yeah, you should definitely play it if it's available.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't pay for it, but if it's free,
God,
for sure.
no.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. If it was like $5, it's worth $5.
Fair enough.
And again, when that sequel comes out, I'll probably eventually play that. But if the sequel comes out, I haven't heard any more about it. So, and again, as we know in video games,
and the bird flu,
right? Yeah, it'd be tough. And that one cop was already kind of on his last legs. So
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And I love a chicken leg, delicious.
Oh man, me too. Actually, I found a recipe for shoot, I can't think what it is now. Bourbon teriyaki sauce for wings and stuff because of when we were at Twin Peaks, and I was like, I'm sure there's good recipes for this out there. And I was looking, I'm like, I have most of this stuff. Like,
I can bake this.
And it's like, it
in
doesn't
your
even have
alchemy
to be
lab.
Doesn't even have to be a wing or something. I could just, any chicken I cook could just have that on it.
I mean, as we learned from Cinco de Mayo, you can put it in everything.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take some chicken, put it on the blacktop,
chop it up, put it in a roll.
Delicious.
Sauce it.
Actually, I'd probably sauce it first, but
yeah, chop it up. Well, put it on blacktop, sauce it, chop it up, put it in a roll.
There you go. Yeah. That's the move.
Yes. Maybe sauce it again after chopped up because some of that
probably
sauce
you're going to need to.
Sauce is going to get a little caramelized and crispy in some spots. Flavor Town, but you're going to want to add more sauce at the end.
Yeah, probably just a little bit extra.
Oh, just a little zigzag across the top. Like Pink Eye was there.
Oh, that's not a zigzag when he's done.
That's true. It's the classic J. Moore map of Hawaii.
Yeah, I was saying that's a dollop for sure.
Yes.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
All right. What else you got?
That's about all I got.
What? That's it?
Yeah. I've been working a lot.
All right. Fine.
But I mean, we are closing in on QoftheW time.
All right. Well, I guess we can do that.
Yes, quite.
I guess.
Quite. You pull up the right frickin' window here.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you know, when I don't have as much screen space anymore, everything gets harder.
I know. Man, I'd feel really terrible if I made you have less screen space. I mean, geez.
That would be the worst.
Can't even imagine living with myself.
Crazy. Crazy.
I kid.
All right. So last week we asked y'all if someone set up a summoning circle for you, what 3 things would they need to make you appear? Monica, she says donuts, tea, and a book. Also, tea, book, and a comfy couch. There are variations, but usually involve donuts and a book. Tacos are also up for grabs.
That's fair. Those
fair.
are all strong items.
Strong, very strong.
Oh, yeah, gotta pull up.
Diamond, top fan, Big Dev says Coors banquets, a garage of camping chairs, and a playlist of Creed and Nickelback. Oh my goodness. If only we wouldn't get pulled off of YouTube. I have all kinds of Creed at my fingertips right now.
Yeah.
Ms. Cheeto says, my Kindle, a bird feeder, a fire. Oh, it keeps going.
Oh my gosh.
Baby Cheeto. Baby Cheeto says Starbucks, Taco Bell, Sheen. And Charlie says a large milk bone, a squeaky toy, and Freya, his neighbor dog next door.
That's fair.
That's hilarious. I wasn't expecting all that.
Yeah. I didn't expect the goodest boy to answer.
Right.
That's a treat right there.
That is a treat.
Yeah.
I love the juxtaposition of these next ones, Brian.
All right.
You got the matron of Salty Language, your mom.
Okay.
Says Coca-Cola, Taco Bell, and a true friend.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Taco Bell is the true friend you made along the way.
Taco Bell is a true friend. Directly underneath this, you have Diamond Top Fan Kiki, sex toys, pizza, and video games.
Nice.
I love that. And now let's flip it over to the Insta where, we got something going on over here. Look at this shit.
All right.
Short Size says a bastard hot curry, pint of lager, and a well-aged bottle of red. Easily summoned. And then his wife, Megan, says cats, a mocha, and a Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, wow. So you can't summon her quite yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
Yes.
Soon, though. Yeah. Not yet.
And then
I like that, though. You know, that's a good way to try to get, like, you just show up and you're like, sweet, and Nintendo Switch 2. You know, yoink.
Yoink. We'll see you, bitches.
Yep.
And then your co-host on the Crazy Life, Henno, says a French bulldog holding a guitar, sitting on a pile of chocolate.
Oh wow! I don't know if I'd want the dog.
I don't want dog ass chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Weird name for a company, by the way. You know, dog ass chocolate. Yeah.
Like, you know how many times I've had to like avert my eyes at Bomber because anytime she stretches, she's like, "Well, here's my ass. I'm gonna aim it at you,
sure.
and do downward dog, so it's right in your face."
Yeah, you shouldn't have taught her that.
Oh gosh, she's the worst.
We know that's how, when you stretch, you do the same thing.
Yeah, I know. I learned it from you. Okay.
Right. Oh God. I love. You know, it's funny how that commercial is like 90 years old, and I still love using that GIF or just saying that line.
Yes, I know, right?
Yeah.
That's all I got on my end here, my guy.
Alrighty. Well, Oz, he just said tits. So I assume he just means like 3 pairs of tits, or just 3 individual.
I hope they're not 3 individual ones. What are you doing with the extra?
Yeah. Well, it's like the women. What were they called in Why the Last Man? Was it the Amazons or whatever, where they all cut off one? So maybe that's what they did with the extras. I just assume they just have like a dump bin with just all sorts of random tits.
Tit recycling here.
Yeah. Recycling. Well, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like that wouldn't turn out real well.
Reduce, reuse, whatever.
Or Put them on blacktop, chop them
Yeah,
up,
chop up, yeah,
put it on roll.
chop titty sandwich.
Yeah, sure. Chop titty sandwich. I mean, we can for sure make that happen with some chicken breastises, but
I mean, yeah, you're right, actually.
yeah, it could be a chop titty sandwich.
Chop titty sandwich.
Yeah.
What is wrong with us?
Many things.
Yeah,
many
that's true. That's true.
All right. Daddy Cheetos says Marlboros, weed, and beer. And he says, I'm there, bro. Says salty selections, horribly inappropriate memes, weed, Marlboros.
I've noticed a correlation here.
There's a little bit of a theme here.
Yeah.
A smoker, beer, Marlboros.
Oh,
Now, by a smoker, does he mean him? Or...
yeah, he summoned himself.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's meta as hell.
It is.
The last one is fire pit, beer, Marlboros.
Huh.
He says, I'm sensing a pattern here of how to summon me. Yeah,
Seems
there
like
has to
it.
be some element of smoke,
Obviously, yes.
whether it's, weed, a fire pit, a smoker.
Smoker,
Yeah,
Marlboros constantly.
Marlboros. Yeah, for sure. For sure, buddy.
That's fun.
All right, so that's what I got.
Oh, well.
I like what you got. Good
yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that in a while, eh?
We like that. Yeah.
So, Brian, here's what I got for you for this week's QoftheW. So, video games cause violence.
Sure.
Based on the last game you played, what are you getting arrested for?
Oh, God. The last game I played was GTA. So
Oh, well, everything,
what?
I guess.
I can tell you what it is because it's my new favorite thing when I just dick around in that game, which I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. So this one car I have is like maxed out on armor, but it also is an armored kind of like it's just this little like Fast and the Furious kind of car.
Oh,
right?
okay. All right.
So it's fast, it's furious, it takes all the damage, and I don't get hurt at all in this thing.
But
Like you,
is it family?
yeah, of course.
Oh, well, fuck. This sounds like the perfect car.
Anywho, so my new favorite thing is to get hammered in the game and then drive this car as fast and because I can't get stopped by anything.
Oh, that's
Like
exciting.
if I hit a car, my car will flip and spin around and all that, but it's just really fun to drive drunk in the game. And basically, I do it. I just screw like if I'm going for like from one spot to another, wherever I'm at, I'll find like if there's a bar or whatever or alcohol nearby in the game, I'll get drunk and then try to drive there because it's quite a challenge to drive.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, I mean you've driven in GT. I don't know the new one, but you've driven.
Oh,
in
yeah,
previous
for
ones,
sure. Yeah.
And it's it was a I believe it was an achievement or a mission in the last one, wasn't it? Like you have to drive your cousin and you're both drunk or something like that.
I mean, it like Sea of Thieves, right?
Yeah.
You can get super drunk in the game.
Sure.
And like everything sways and gets crazy. If you start playing shanties, it's all fucked up sounding,
Yeah.
But you can start puking. You puke on people. Their screen turns green. It's a whole situation.
Wow. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can also kind of like edge it a little bit and get
right.
But there's this treasure item. It's called the Chest of 1,000 Grogs.
Okay.
And when you pick it up, you're as drunk as you can get, and then you have to try to like get it to your ship. And just like fucked up music starts playing when you grab it. And every time you jump, it sounds like squeaky horns and shit. It's a lot of fun,
that.
Brian.
That's fun. Yeah. So that's why I said that's been my newest thing is that like when I'm going from point A to point B, I'll do that because it's a challenge. And the thing is, in the past when I like I said, that one mission in the last one, I was all like super careful so you don't get like arrested or whatever. I'm going full speed now. I mean, I don't care because it's like I said,
fuck it.
dude, this car takes all the damage.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, but you're all over it because you know how it is. Like when you barely tap left, you swerve way left. So the only thing, like sometimes I hit like things like big trees that don't go anywhere, or you hit a building, but I still take no damage from it.
That's wild.
So yeah, because the car is so robust that basically you can't get hurt.
The flying wedge.
Now the car can, I think, eventually catch on fire. So you got,
yeah, whatever. That shit's lit, son.
yeah. But again, I would never condone that in real life, of course, but it's a lot of fun to do in a video game. So
mine, because I've been playing Monster Hunter, would be straight up poaching animals.
right.
Call me Craven. Oh, I should make a Craven the Hunter looking dude.
Yeah, if it's possible, you should.
There's armor that's furry, and I'm at the level I'm at now. I can change pigments.
Nice.
And I can just give him a dopey mustache, and oh yeah, I'm making Craven the Hunter, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. I like it.
Anywho,
I like what you got.
Yes. So yeah, that's if video games cause violence based on the last game, what are you getting arrested for?
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I like it. All right.
Sweet, dude. Sweet.
Yeah. Well, to do a quick thing here, thanks to anyone who's, been with us for a long time, or if it's your first episode, whatever, we, appreciate you listening.
Listening?
Sure. We appreciate
Sometimes you got a schmacker.
or watching on YouTubes or however it is you consume our shenanigans. And here's to 700 more so we can get that 1400 episode.
Dude, once we get 1400 episode money,
I think it's time to retire at that point.
What is this? The moon? I own it? Crazy.
I know, right? Like, that'll be silly.
Yeah. It's Planet Salty Language.
Yeah. That's what we need.
That's the franchise of restaurants.
Yeah.
We just buy every old Planet Hollywood.
Yeah, I like it. We just tape up a banner that says Salty Language
over Hollywood.
Yeah. Don't put up new signage, just tape a banner.
Yeah, just like a Spirit Halloween banner.
Yeah. Now open. Question mark.
Planet Salty Link. What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Well, let's see what's going on in there.
Why is everything on the menu chopped cheese?
Actually, hold on. They have this other. It's Captain's Feast.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take that. Sir, that's also served as a chopped cheese.
We're like, can I get a beer too? They show up with two. Like, what the fuck is this? It's beer math, bro.
Beer math, yeah.
Wait, what?
No, yeah, beer math is like you order one beer and then they come back and they're like, okay, so do you want another beer? And if you do, are you then once you order two, you can't have three. You got to have four.
Yeah, for sure. You're not having three. You're having four.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
if you're having four, you're probably having six.
Might as well. Yeah.
Because beer math.
If you're having six, you need to hand your keys over because you're not driving.
And have a shot.
And have a shot. Yeah. For sure.
Oh,
and after you get to six, your beers all have to be over 9%.
Well, of course, yeah, naturally. And we're going to turn the heat on.
Yeah.
Welcome to Planet Salty Language.
Right. Yeah, we have heaters at your table.
Yes.
Or it's basically like those like at the fondue places where they have, where it's super hot sitting at the table,
Like, oh, this is exciting. I bet we get to cook at the table. You don't. It's just hot.
It's just hot.
Hot and dangerous.
The only thing cooking at this table is you.
Like, if you touch it, you're definitely getting burned. And it's very touchable.
Right. Oh, my God. So the next thing is, since everything's chopped cheese, do we have a hibachi situation going there? They do the chopped cheese right in front of you, do an onion tower.
I feel like this is a thing called hichapi or something like that.
That sounds like an as seen on TV product.
It really does.
Are you tired of chopping onions? Get the Hitachi or Hichapi.
Hichapi.
Yeah. Ooh, not to be confused with a Hitachi. That's a whole different situation.
That'll solve other problems.
Yeah, that'll solve hysteria, I hear.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Well, head over to saltylanguage.com. Find whatever links there may be there. And, you can also find click on over to Tangentbound Network, which can be found at tangentboundnetwork.com, and check out the other shows there. Or if you need a network for your show, go talk to them there. If they talk to Mark, what do you got for Mark this week?
His buddy Pink Eye, he's out.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It's too much cleanup.
All right. Also, Mark should fund a chopped cheese truck for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go.
Choppy, obviously.
Yeah, choppy, yeah. Since we do the chopped cheese right in front of you.
Exactly.
Choppy.
Choppy.
It really does sound like an as seen on TV product, though.
It does. It for sure does.
Yeah, instead of like the slap chop. It's the,
yes.
The hichoppy.
Hichoppy.
Yeah. All right. If you want to reach out to us on socials, you can find this show on Twitter at salty_language. You can find me at a variety of social platforms, sort of, at Stunami.
You can find me on the Instagrams at dmonotony. If you're watching us on YouTube, congratulations. If you're not, Salty Language Pod, we're available there on YouTube's. Patreon.com/saltylanguage. As we were talking about at the top of the show, Bryan, our subject for this week's Patreon is going to be the top 10 best-selling games by console.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yes. So I figured we could plow through that list right quick and give our thoughts and prayers on it.
All right. That's fair.
And Bryan, your co-host came up earlier, and so did your show.
Yeah.
What else you got going on?
I do have another podcast called The Crazy Life, where me and Heno talk about what's going on in our life and our lives, I should say. And, usually we also talk about kind of mental health stuff or whatever from time to time. This time we talked about, we caught up because Heno had been on vacation. So we kind of, and I talked about being sick and Heno talked about his vacation and, so basically the same thing.
Yeah.
And, then I went down a list that's in Rick Rubin's book, The Creative Act, of things that it's basically a list of things to not let stop you from creating or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some good stuff on that list, but basically the concept is what's stopping you, really what is stopping you. And these are things that a lot of people use for, a reason basically. And sometimes you don't even realize you're doing it, type of a thing. So, yeah. So if that's interesting to people, please give us a listen. Against The Crazy Life, you can find us wherever you find your finest podcasts and us.
Yeah. Top shelf podcasts.
Yeah. Top shelf, man. Actually, if we were going to name something like that, we would go Bottom Shelf Podcast.
Yeah, you're right.
Like if that was our network, we would be Bottom Shelf Podcast.
It's such a good name. It really is.
Yeah.
Just made up of all the the logos, just the awful shit bottles of booze that are bottom shelf.
Right.
So good. God damn it. Why are we so creative but don't act on it? What's stopping us?
What's stopping us? That's right. That's right, man. That's right. That's one of the things.
The grinding gears of capitalism. I mean, what? I'm sorry, I blacked out. What did I say?
What? Yeah, what? That was just a natural reaction,
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah. It was crazy.
It was weird. Your eyes rolled back and
the lights dimmed.
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
Whoa, was the Undertaker here?
Yeah, I know, right? I thought you threw Mick Foley off a cage.
That's crazy.
Oh, speaking of, the new season of Dark Side of the Ring is going to be coming soon, and that's going to be one of the episodes.
Oh, really?
They're going to be talking about that. Yeah, I'm very curious to watch. I mean, all of them, but that one especially, because I'm very curious. That Mick Foley's talked a lot about it. The only thing that's going to suck is Undertaker probably won't be part of it, because he signed with WWE, and WWE doesn't seem to really participate with Dark Side of the Ring much. So I know Undertaker's talked about it, I guess, on his podcast and stuff, but I'd love to hear him and Mick talk a little more about, especially Mick though, because Mick's the one that took all the damage.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Oof. So anywho, yeah. I don't remember where we're at.
We're wrapping up, right?
Yeah. I didn't think we did that. So
you're not wrong.
Waka waka. All right. Enough of this shit.
Yeah.
Until next time. Have a beer, you'll be fine.
Stay salty, my captain.
And of course, throw it on a blacktop, chop it up.
Yeah, put on a roll.